In this video, we're going to look at comments in Excel. Especially if you collaborate with a lot of people, it's often important to leave notes in certain cells to either explain how you got to your data or to leave certain instructions to other people. In Office 365, they have changed comments slightly. It still works the same, but they've renamed it to notes. If you have data like this and you want to add a comment, you'll click on a cell, click on the review tab, and now in the previous versions of Excel you would have just said new comment. I will show you this at the end of the video. Comments is a new feature now in Office 365, and what we used to know as comments are now in notes. So you click on note, click on new note, and by default it will show your username of your computer and you can leave your note. So I can say just my note, press enter and click out of that cell, and now if you look at that cell, it's got a small little red triangle in the corner, and that is to show you that there is an actual note in there. If you hover over that, the note will show up, and if you go out of that cell, the note will disappear. If you click on that cell and you click on notes and click on hide show, this note will permanently show up. So if I click out of it, it will not collapse. You can obviously have multiple notes. A shortcut to enter a note into a cell is to press Shift and F2, and you're going to add a new note. So now I've got two notes. I selected show hide on this cell but not on this cell, and that's why this one is showing. If you click on notes here, you'll say show all notes and it will show up. Just remember that in the previous or all the versions of Excel, everything I show you here on notes will be exactly in here for comments. So you will see new comment like you see there now, previous comment, next comment, and show and hide comments. I'll show you what the new comments does, but for now in Office 365 they renamed it to notes. If these notes weren't showing, so if I click on hide or show all notes again, it will hide them. So now you can't see necessarily where they are. And if you have a very long list of notes, if I go down to the bottom of this list and add a note here, you can right click to add a note as well. So if you right click, click on new note, so in the older versions new comment, and I can say this is also a note. If I now go back to the top of the data, it's very difficult to find these comments sometimes, and that's where this next and previous comes in. So if I click on next note, it will jump to this one, next note will jump to the next one, and next note will jump to the bottom. In the previous versions of Excel, next note will be here, and it will be much more convenient than clicking on this drop down and then saying next note like you see here. You could also click previous note and it will jump back up, and that's how you use comments. In Office 365 they have the concept of comment, so they've renamed what we know as comments to notes, and now if you click on comment it looks a bit different than what you used to. So now you'll see it's got the user completely separate. It initiated a comment, and you can start, you'll see also they call it conversation, and you'll see now why. So I add my little comment here, I'm just typing gibberish, press on post and click out of it. If you click on that comment, same as before, it shows up. You can click on it and show comment. You see now where it shows on the side, and now you can have a conversation. So people can have a whole conversation. You can post that and another conversation, and what happens now is you can see that this is a thread of conversation, and you can edit any individual one that relates to you, or you can delete any specific one. What's happening on here is this is just one note, so you can add to it by right clicking and click on edit note. You can add to the bottom of this, but it's at the end of the day just one note, where this is separate notes depending on who did it, and you can edit separate notes or delete the separate notes. So this is a whole note, and you can right click, you click on delete a comment, it will take all of those away. So comments now is a new thread-based conversation style comment. What you could have done, I've got a comment in the old system which is now called notes. You can convert it to a comment as well in the new system. But in all the older versions, comments will be in this section. So that's how you can use comments in Excel. Hi, this is Anton from the Data Developer channel. If you've liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up below and subscribing to the channel. And thank you for watching.